Hey, Fort Smith, welcome to Give Me 5 minutes with Fort Smith City Director Neil Martin, where we talk about the events that happened last week and we look ahead to what's going on this week. We did not have a meeting last week. The board was invited to attend National Night Out that's put on by our police, our fire department, and other emergency responders to get together with the community. It was a great turnout. There was a lot of people out there, a lot of vendors, a lot of military equipment, a lot of police and fire equipment. Really was a fun time, and if I get a chance to see you out there, thank you for being there. And to all the folks that were out there, thank you for being there. It was a great time, and I look forward to doing it again next year. Now, this Tuesday, we have a regular board meeting. It's on October 8th, and it's at the Blue Lion, 101 North 2nd Street in downtown Fort Smith. I encourage you to come out and be a part, listen to the discussions that are happening. Now, I'm only going to talk about a few of the items, but to see the full agenda, I encourage you to go to fortsmithar.gov/watch. There you can see the full agenda, you can see previous meetings, and you can watch meetings online. This Tuesday, a number of things that we'll be voting on. First, we'll be voting to amend the master land use and rezone property at 5500 Spring Mountain Road. This is evidence of growth in our city because a developer is wanting to put 75 lots in for a single family subdivision. It's on 24 acres. Really excited about continued growth in our city. We will also be voting to establish a utility advisory committee. This would be a standing committee to research, review, and investigate issues regarding water and sewer. They would make recommendations regarding those utilities. So we'll be voting for that. We had some discussion in the previous study session regarding that utility advisory committee. There will be a resolution for the board to determine if they would like the city offices, or also known as City Hall, to remain downtown. The current facility is 623 Garrison Avenue. So we'll have a resolution that will kind of ask the board, do you want to stay downtown? Would you be interested in going somewhere else? We will be voting for millage ordinances. There'll be 4 millage ordinances that will be coming before the board. We do this annually, and it totals 8 mills of your property taxes that you pay every year. There would be 5 mills for general purposes, and that equates to about $8.5 million. 1 mill for the maintenance of our city library, that's about $1.6 million. Another mill for police retirement and pension fund, and another mill for fire retirement and pension fund. So we'll be voting on that as a board. A consent decree item that we will be voting on will be accepting the bid with Crapf Reynolds Construction Company for the 2017 SSA remedial measures for subbasin MC08. Now, this is a consent decree project. It's $3.1 million. This will be to redo manholes, replace sewer lines. This is all part of the consent decree. And this is after we've gone through remedial measures and we send it to the EPA. The EPA approves it. We design it, or that it's designed, and then the EPA approves it. Then we do the construction. This is the construction for part of the consent decree, $3.1 million. We'll be voting to authorize the mayor to execute an agreement with RDG Planning and Design for a master plan for the old Acme brick property. We've talked about this and the potential opportunity that we have there. And then finally, on a good note, we will be approving a settlement agreement with Birch Recycling. Apparently, during some evaluation, we saw some discrepancies in our billing, and it was in the city's favor, $851,000. So we'll be voting on that to enter into that agreement and get a check for $851,000. That's just a few of the items that we'll be voting on next Tuesday. And that's it for this week's Give Me 5. I hope the information was informative and made you better aware of the items that are in front of your board of directors. Everybody have a great week, and we'll do this again next Sunday on Give Me 5.